We are just hours away from a potential closure that could shut the government down if it runs out of funds at midnight. If that happens, some travelers can expect major disruptions, while others not so much.
Chief Transportation Correspondent and pilot May-Kay Beeler joining us now with a look at the possible impact that travelers need to know about and potentially prepare for, May-Kay.
Right, so here we go. Whether you are flying the friendly skies, maybe sailing away on a sea cruise, riding the rails, or hopping on a CATS bus or light rail, certain transit systems will be affected more than others. So if the shutdown does happen, the severity of disruptions, that's going to depend on how long it lasts. Generally speaking, the shutdown affects government-funded entities, including the Department of Transportation. This includes the Federal Aviation Administration. The DOT will temporarily lose its financial support and will be cutting back on operations until a budget can be established, and now that's up to lawmakers to determine how long that will take. The hardest hit areas, travelers will notice hiccups, aviation, yep, specifically air travel. The shutdown affects federal employees, many of whom will be furloughed, but essential employees, well, they're expected to work without pay.
Okay, so talking about people who are planning a flight, maybe even this weekend, what's the impact there for people taking to the airways?
Julian, what happens is if you're forced to work without pay, you may not like that. And so historically, back in 2018 and 2019, some air traffic controllers refused to come in. So if that happens, that's going to delay flights. Also, TSA agents are essential workers. They have to work without pay. Now, they will be paid back pay after the shutdown ends, but historically, there are staffing shortages because of that. That can mean there are not as many security lines or lanes open. So just expect delays.
Okay, fair enough. And we all know that there's so much public transit, even if you don't take it. So what about something like Amtrak, if you choose to do that?
Right, so Amtrak is owned by the government, but apparently there is enough extra money on hand, provided this shutdown is short, that they're going to continue to be paid. So no worries about Amtrak.
Okay, people want to cruise right now, May-Kay. What's the impact on the cruise industry?
Yeah, delays at ports due to reduced staff if Customs and Border Protection officers decide to stay home too. So if some of those decide, I don't want to work without pay, and they stay home, then there could be delays at the port if you're taking a cruise. So just keep that in mind.
You can still get on your boat. It's just going to be maybe a little bit more hectic and slower than
just some delays, exactly.
And what about Greyhound buses, if someone's doing that?
Any private company,
okay,
not affected at all. So speaking of buses, CATS, here locally, will not halt daily operations. The only way that could be affected would be if this goes for a long time and federal funding is cut off from grants or projects. So no worries about local. Now, if you're planning to go to a national park?
Yeah.
Sure.
If you want to, right? I mean, the Blue Ridge Parkway is open, so we have some more parks
Fall
open.
is a great time.
And May-Kay saying bad news there too, right?
Federal employees.
Yeah.
So they're not essential. They're not going to be paid. They're going to be furloughed. So those are going to be closed, plus museums like the Smithsonian. So let's hope it doesn't last too long. We don't want people to go without pay because some people, I should say many people, work paycheck to paycheck. So
that's true.
They need the money.
Okay. All right, May-Kay, thank you.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.